Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix One. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. And this video is presented by the EA Creators Network, and a special shout out to the EA Community Manager, Nick, for getting us these cards so we can show them to you. All right, so today we're changing our video schedule, okay? We've talked in a general way that the 75th anniversary promo part 2 will have an escalation at day 4, just like the Harvest promo did. We've already talked about how this is the Harvest format. The set for the escalation has been up on places like the official Discord pretty much since day 1. I haven't talked about it. I don't know why, but yeah, obviously this is the card. It's Stockton. His stats are out there now too, so we can show it to you. Before we show it to you, the reason I'm showing you this primarily is that there was a lot of debate back and forth on the Discord yesterday whether or not this Stockton card would be able to play, especially after the stats were out, and we're going to take a look at those in a minute. So I decided to do one gameplay, first gameplay ever with Stockton, and upload that to YouTube, which I did yesterday, but I uploaded it as unlisted, so you have to have the link, and I posted the link in the general portion of the Discord for anybody who wanted to see. So the first gameplay we're going to be doing is going to be that gameplay from yesterday. So I didn't narrate it at the time. I'll just go back and narrate over it. I usually don't do these introduction portions before we do the searches and look for the gameplay, but this time, just because of the circumstances, it seemed to make more sense. Then what we're going to do, because there's a big question, yeah, but can this Stockton play against a tall point guard like 92 Magic Johnson? So what we did is we searched for a lineup that had Magic starting at point guard. It took forever, like a lot of time last night and some time this morning, and we finally got that matchup. That one was narrated in real time, and we're gonna show you that too. So the first one is Stockton against Curry, and we're gonna shoot only with John Stockton. The second one will be Stockton versus Magic, and we are going to shoot only with John Stockton and see how he can do against a relatively shorter point guard. Curry is 6'3", Stockton is 6'1", and then see how he can do against a giant point guard. Magic Johnson is 6'10". So let's take a quick look at Stockton's stats, because it will be very apparent when we look at the shooting stats what caused some people anyway some concern, what caused others to say, just flat out, he won't be able to shoot, and what caused others to say, yeah, but look at his three, he's going to shoot fine. Let's take a look at these stats. The primary stats give us an odd story because his outside scoring is an 81, right? And that seems kind of low for a point guard. Now let's look at his outside shooting stats on the right side of the first page of the attributes. And there's his three-point shot at 92, but look at his contested and shooting touch. They're terrible, 76 and 78. So is this card going to be able to shoot or not? That's a good question. Oh, looking at the rest of the stats, he's got really good speed, dribbling. All of his athletic stats are basically fine except for his vertical and strength, which makes perfect sense. His rebounding is decent for a point guard, except for his dunk. His inside offensive game looks great. And then we get to that outside shooting. And again, the contested is really low. That bothered me because of a lot of his shots, because of his height, are going to be contested, and because in this game, more shots are contested than are open. And then shooting touch bothered me even more because that's really down low. Then we get to his on-ball defense, which is fine. His steal looks good. Hands on perimeter looks good. And then, of course, his playmaking stats are really good. The issue was, can he shoot? Today is about the curious case of John Stockton. So the first gameplay, and like I said, we've already done that. I'm just going to narrate over it. This is the lineup we're going to use. We searched as a 92, although you won't be able to see it in the video. We matched an 89 in the first one. And then the second one, we're gonna be going into some Magic gameplay. Just search this way. Put Embiid in just for his AI. Still have Garnett in there, and I put Jarrett Allen in. I am literally only shooting with John Stockton. I will tell you, in the first game, he had 10 shots. We'll see how he does. We'll get to the second game. When we get to the second game, we're gonna see, can this card shoot? He's 6'1". How big a handicap is that? And the curious case of John Stockton's shooting stats and how that translates into actual gameplay. All right, guys, let's quit messing around. Let's jump into it. All right, so yeah, we're recording over this. So at this point, my first gameplay with Stockton, I'm like, I don't know that he's gonna be able to shoot. And then boom, and it's challenged and it's nothing but net. So I'm like, okay, you know, that's all right. He made his first shot. Then we got Malone to kick it out to him, and we go to the wing, and I'm like, there it is. He can't shoot. That's that shooting touch right there. He just missed an open shot. No other earthly reason why he should have missed it. It's 3-2, and we're off to this really slow start, but we're gonna keep taking Stockton now from the top of the key. Maybe that's his spot, and you know, now I'm like, all right, he's 2 for 3. You know, that's all right, but you know, let's see. Harden basically gets 2 steals in a row there, and Stockton again from the top of the key. Don't know how that was challenged. It seemed like Curry was 10 feet away, and let's see what he does here. He ultimately gets a steal or 2, I think, on Curry, but you know, then Curry buries that. So, you know, we're almost halfway through and it's 9-5. And I'm thinking, well, he looks all right, but you know, nothing special. And then he does that and it's 12-5. And now I'm starting to wonder what's going on with this card. Why is he hitting contested and challenged shots so easily? The only shot he missed was open, right? Maybe it was just because he was in the wing. So we try it again and boom. He hits a challenge shot from the wing, and you know, he's now 5 for 6. So now I'm starting to think, okay, this is curious, right? This is a curious case of weird shooting stats, and that should have been a block. And a short point guard, and what's going on, right? And now he's 6 for 7. So I'm like, okay, and you know, when you shoot with the same card over and over and over again, you know, you all know the odds seem to get lower and lower as you go. That's why you want to mix it up a little bit. And there he finally got a steal, had him in the right position. And now he's 7 out of 8. And I'm like, well, okay, I don't understand this, but let's just keep it up. He gets another steal. And suddenly he's 8 out of 9 and it's 24-7. And again, this is, I think, a 92 versus an 89. So we want to hopefully get another. See his contest, see how quick he got back and challenged that shot. So we're going to go buzzer beater and boom, 9 out of 10. Holy cow. Well, we've been searching like crazy for a Magic matchup, and we finally got one. So I really am interested to see, and curious actually, to see how Stockton can do against this tall Magic. That's his first shot, and he hits it. So all right, that's a good start. That's a good start. So it's 3-0. With Stockton, oh, nice. See, he comes flying in. And that was a challenge, and that's probably a big reason why Magic missed that. Top of the key. Wow, oh, okay. It's 6-0. Now, with, you know, Stockton on Magic, I just want to keep him in front, right? Just want to keep him in front. All right, they get that Timmy Duncan rebound and put back. But we're just shooting with John Stockton kind of deep. But he nails it. My goodness. Okay, it's 9-2. Just stay in front of him. Just stay in front of him. Oh, come on, man. Good defense by Jared Allen. Gets the board, gets it out to Stockton. Let's try the wing. Oh my. Oh my. Is he 4 for 4? Has he missed one? I don't know what's going on. Come on. Stay in front of him. Doggone it. Ooh, good D. Unfortunately, they got it. Miss it. Did. Rebound by Tatum. High risk right here in the corner with Kawhi all over him. He misses it. All right, I think that's his one miss so far. Take the screen from Garnett, and he buries it. Oh my. Okay, so it's 15-2. That probably won't hold up in the last minute, but let's see how Stockton can do. That's what I'm really interested in. Oh, nuts. All right, Kawhi gets it in the paint. He's going to hit that. 15-4. We're going to go top of the key again, sort of. We're going to try to split that 1-2 zone, the point guard and shooting guard, which we did effectively that time. Stockton buried it. Oh, my. I don't. Okay. Claw is doing some scoring here. That's fair enough. How can John Stockton do? A little further back. Boom. Oh my goodness. I don't understand why this card is shooting so well. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. He's got a good three, but, you know, stay in front of him. Oh, jeez. So Magic throws a failed alley-oop to Duncan, and that's an easy 2. We're going to hold it for the buzzer beater by Stockton. I'm going to see how we can do. We don't want to mess around too long. Take a little bit of a screen by Tatum, and he hits it. I think he just went 8 for 9. I think he just went 8 for 9, and he went 9 for 10 in the first one. What the heck is going on? Okay, look, that's only a couple gameplays, right? But between those 2 gameplays, I matched quite a few lineups that I did play, but it was not against Magic, so I didn't record it. And I can tell you that Stockton shoots consistently really well. So this is the curious case of John Stockton, because those shooting stats, man, those shooting stats, that contested and shooting touch. I mean, maybe it's just the big boosts, right? I've got plus 11 boosts there, so that could have a lot to do with it as well. At the end of the day, as we discussed in yesterday's video, if you're no money spent, you're going to be able to choose between one of the 5 91s and 92 John Stockton. Now this set requires 400 tokens, but that's not really a problem because it should take any of the tokens. So it's not decade specific, just like with 88 Pistol Pete Maravich in the original Harvest promo. So if you're just going to be getting one card out of this promo, you've got time to think, because it's going to be a while before you have the tokens to claim one. But I wouldn't be too hasty to rule out this John Stockton card based upon his contested shot and shooting touch attributes. Something else is going on. I don't know what it is. I've always kind of liked John Stockton cards, and so far I'm liking this one a lot. It's gonna depend how this card does over the long haul. There are choices to be made in this promo, guys. Yes, if you're no money spent, you're looking at just one card. You got a lot of choices. You got 6 cards to choose from. And one of them I'm just going to refer to as the curious case of John Stockton. All right, guys, that's it. It's over. We're done. We're out of here. There's no more. And remember, peace out.